Pwede mong, wag mong ikanta yung last sentence ng Lupang Hinirang.
Ang mamatayan na dahil sa'yo?
Nang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Totoo ba yan?
Opo.
Ba't mo kami pinapahirapan? Ba't nyo pinapahirapan yung Pilipinas?
Aba si Alice Go, kabisado ang lupang hinirang.
If you remember Alice Go, yan si Dian Sing Yang, na eldest brother ni Michael Yang, was already apprehended at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport a while ago.
Sa maghapon na to, ito yung pinaka-matrix para may idea lang po kayo. Si Michael Yang, brother niya si Ong Jan Yang. Di ba po? At yung Edith Tai Yang naman po, Jack yan, nakakonect po yan sa Empire 999 Realty Corporation, kung saan po nakita yung 3.6 billion pesos na shabu sa Mexico under Willie Ong.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Adjong. Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Ma'am Alice, Ma'am Kasi, may tanong po ako sa inyo. Pilipino po ba talaga kayo?
Opo, Mr. Chair, Filipino po ako.
Ikaw, Ma'am Cassandra, Pilipina ka ba?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Mahal nyo ba talaga yung Pilipinas?
Opo, mahal ko po ang Pilipinas.
Mr. Chair.
Mayor Alice Goo, naging mayor ka po ng Bambang Tarlac. Every Monday, nagpa-flag racing kayo. Alam niyo kantahin yung Lupang Hinirang?
Opo.
Pwede mong, wag mong ikanta yung last sentence ng Lupang Hinirang.
Ang mamatayan na dahil sa'yo?
Nang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo. Totoo ba yan?
Opo.
Ba't mo kami pinapahirapan? Ba't nyo pinapahirapan yung Pilipinas? Hirap na yung Pilipinas. Alam mo ba yon? Alam mo ba yon? Hirap na po yung Pilipinas. Kaya tinanong kita kung mahal nyo po yung Pilipinas. Kami po, mahal namin yung bansa namin. Kung kayo'y Pilipino, dapat mahalin nyo rin yung bansa natin. Tinitingnan kita sa mata. Tinititigan kita sa mata. Eye to eye tayo. Kung sino yung matalo, yun yung hindi nagsasalita ng totoo. Diba? Hindi kita titingnan kita talaga mamaya. Pero may tanong ako sa iyo. Kilala mo ba si Michael Yang?
Mr. Chair, hindi ko po kilala si Michael Yang.
Kilala mo ba si Ong Jiang Yang?
Mr. Chair, hindi ko rin pong kilala yung Ong Jiang Yang.
Mayor Alice, dito sa research namin, si Ong Jiang Yang is one of the 7 individuals whose assets were frozen by the Court of Appeals in relation to the qualified trafficking investigation into the Banban, Tarlac, and it has been reported that accounts link Ong Jiang Yang with transaction amounting to 3.2 billion were used to finance Ong Sheng, a pogo firm that was raided of its illegal activities and has close ties to Alice Goals of Baofu Land Development Incorporated. Naniniwala po kayo dito sa aming research?
Mr. Chair, doon sa research nyo po, wala pong pumasok sa akin na pera at hindi ko po kilala yung sinabi nyo po ng Hong Jiangyang. Pero marami na po ako narinig po na ganun po na issue po about that.
Well, naitanong ko to kasi the topic after this discussion, medyo nagkulang tayo sa oras. Mayroon kaming matrix na papakita sa taong bayan para makita natin yung real perspective, yung real picture, kung sino talaga ang nasa likod ng mga illegal activities dito sa ating bansa. Una, drug activities. Pangalawa, yung POGO. Pangatlo, EJK, extrajudicial killing. Number 4, lahat ng mga taga-China pumunta dito namili ng libo-libong hektarya sa ating bansa. Ngayon, napakalaki nito. Alam mo, tumatawag sa akin ngayon. This is our next topic. I will give to Chairman Dan the other question. Chairman
Thank you.
Dan, it's your
Thank you,
turn. Hello?
Thank you, SDS, no? For the information of the body, no? A while ago, we were discussing about the Philippine Sanjia Steel Corporation, which was owned by a Chinese national pretending to be a Filipino who happens to be the brother of Mr. Michael Yang and Hong Jingyang, which is, according to AMLAC, there is a financial transaction with Miss Alice Go. And looking forward, we have invited the said person who owns the Philippine Sanjia Steel Corporation, located in Cagayan de Oro City. We invite him to be a part of this discussion, not only because of him being the brother of Mr. Michael Yang and Ho Jing Yang, but of course, his relation to the Alwana compound wherein the PNP inspected the alleged POGO operation that was operating then before. Now, it has reached to our knowledge that this brother of Ho Jing Yang, of Hong Ming Yang, who is Michael Yang, and Hong Jing Yang, who is being cited already in contempt, now is in the custody of the immigration. Because accordingly, siguro ilabas natin yung ano, kanina pinakita ko na po yun. Ipakita nga natin yung passport. Ayan. If you remember Alice Go, yan si Dian Sing Yang, na eldest brother ni Michael Yang, was already apprehended at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport a while ago. And his violation is in accordance with the immigration law. Since in his corporation that he filed at the SEC, can you kindly show the picture of the Philippine Sanjia Steel Corporation, wherein he is the president. He owns a passport in the name of Antonio Lim. No, the other one. The corporation. Yung corporation. Okay, sige. Okay, dito. Yeah, that Antonio Lim, where his residence that was submitted to the SEC, Yacal Street, Cugman, Cagayan de Oro City, is the same person of the brother of Michael Yang in the name of Jian Sing Yang, the older brother of Mr. Michael Yang. Now, what is his violation? Why he was apprehended in in the international Ninoy Aquino International Airport because of his violation of these laws in accordance with our immigration policies. Now, siguro, Mr. Chairman, I will brief yung ating pong mga members that yung 2,000, yung mga businesses that he is into. Mr. Tony Yang or si Jiansing Yang or Antonio Lim owns and started in 2000. He established the Yangtze Group Trade Company Incorporated, which involved different importation. And these are the different companies that he owns. And in here, the Yangtze Rice Mill, Mr. Chairman, dito tayo medyo nag-worry because a lot of hundreds of millions of pesos enter in this Yangtze Rice Mill under the Golden Sun Cargo Examination Service Corporation, which is owned also by the brother of Michael Yang in the name of Tony Yang. So basically, Mr. Chairman, hindi lamang po sa Pogo nagtatago yung ating mga Chinese personalities pretending to be Filipinos, but also in the different corporations. Like this Sanjia Steel Corporation who have invested 800 million in the PBDEG, Philippine Industrial Area, wherein 22 hectares belong to us. He rented it out, the 22 hectares, where he put also a port, a wharf, wherein doon po nagdadak yung mga ship na kung saan pinapasok po yung mga kargamento papunta po doon sa kanilang Sanjia Steel Corporation. Now siguro pakita po natin yung Sanjia, yung mismong warehouse. You will notice that the warehouse that was constructed in 2018, the same time that Bamban and Porac were being constructed, nagsimula po sila dyan. At makikita po niyo na meron silang port na kung saan easily they can penetrate all the cargos or the different goods that entering their premises, dyan po nila pinadadaan. Ang mabigat po dito, Mr. Chairman, is the development plan that they have submitted in the city of Cagayan de Oro City. Can you kindly show the ground floor plan, the second floor plan, the roof deck, and the third floor plan? You can see the plan that they have submitted. The plan that they have submitted for all those buildings that were constructed, almost the same on those plan that was constructed in Banban and in Porac. Mga kwarto-kwarto wherein the Pogo operation is being conducted. In here, Mr. Chairman, I'll be showing as well the different. I'm not going to show the different financial bank transaction wherein the different exchanges of money that involves those who are in the drug trade. We will withhold on the showing of this matrix. And I think the PAOK-TF kay Dr. Winston Casio, who is now with Mr. Tony Yang, may have the proper knowledge of expressing the whole and the totality of this matrix. But in this matrix that we have seen, Mr. Chairman, I can see prominent personalities that are involved in the drug trade. Most likely, all the drugs that some of those entering in our country pass through that port. hiding in a legitimate business. But, of course, Mr. Chairman, it is just right and proper that we have invited the incorporators of the Sanjia Steel Corporation last week. And unfortunately, they haven't replied. And now that they are under the custody of the immigration officers, then maybe, Mr. Chairman, we can invite them over. Or Mr. Tony Yang, the brother of Michael Yang, can be invited in this Quad Committee. Dahil itong taong to, Mr. Chairman, have been here since 1998 or 1997. He started his business in 2000. So, basically, he know how to speak Tagalog. And we will understand the way that he's speaking. So, Mr. Chairman, siguro for now, because he is under the custody of the immigration, we will be refraining from talking about him for the meantime until such time that that person is here with us in this Quad Committee, Mr. Chair.
Thank
Mr. Chair.
you, Congressman Fernandez.
Mr. Chair, can I just say something?
Yes, Congressman Abante.
It means, Mr. Chair, according to the manifestation of Congressman Dan Fernandez, that there is a real connection between Pogo and drugs, Mr. Chair. And that is what our people need to know, that there is a real connection here between Pogo and drugs and Chinese syndicate, Mr. Chair. I think it would be also good for Congressman Fernandez to
Yes.
tell us of the Cavite Shabu
Yes,
raid.
yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes,
if I
go
may,
ahead.
as a matter of fact, Congressman Abante, mag-start po sila when they started the businesses, yung smuggling ng rice, vegetables, petroleum, and then yun nga ginamit po nila yung PBDEG. They have contracted a memorandum of understanding na kung saan yung 47 hectares will be converted. Gagawin pong yung kanilang tinatawag na Steel Manufacturing Corporation. But you have to realize, Mr. Chairman, that ang laki po ng kanilang ng kanilang tinatawag na kailangan pera para ma-develop po yung lugar. Pero yung kanilang capital outlay, paid up capital is only less than 25 million. So how can they put up a big facility like this, di ba? Na ang kanilang paid up capital is only below the amount that they are constructing in that area. So now, Mr. Chairman, I think there was also in 2021, si Tony Yang was caught by elements of the PBDEG Industrial Authority smuggling rice through the port in Sanjia. These are documented.
It means, Congressman Fernandez, na yung Golden Sun ang nagmamay-ari si Tony Yang, di ba?
Yes.
Ibig
Tony Yang.
sabihin, sila rin ang involved sa rice cartel dito sa Metro Manila.
And yung pong Yangtze Rice Mill, wherein hundreds of millions pass through their account, dito po nila dinadaan yung mga bigas. Kung pakikita natin lang, pakita na natin yung Yangtze Rice Mill.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Mr.
can I
Chair,
interject?
I just wanted to show the Yangtze Rice
Okay,
Mill,
after
which
the-
is owned also by Tony Yang, wherein millions of pesos pass through their account, including those who are involved in the drug trade.
Sige.
The name of Nono, Wenson Lee, Michael Yang, lahat po yan andun po sa kanilang transaction. Andun talaga lahat ang kanilang mga pangalan. At andun ang amount. Ayan po, yung kanilang Yangtze Rice Mill. Na kung makikita nyo po, ang address ng Yangtze Rice Mill is Alwana Business Park, Cagman, Cagayan de Oro City. At itong Golden Sun, which is owned also by Tony Yang.
Okay.
So, basically, Mr. Chairman, napapagduktong-duktong na po natin yung ating matagal na pong pinag-uusapan dito, 2 years ago pa, na nakikita po natin na talagang may koneksyon ng Pogo, may koneksyon ng mga korporasyon, ng mga Chinese corporation,
Rice cartel.
at meron yung sa drug cartel, meron sa rice cartel,
Rice cartel.
and different kind of smuggling that is being perpetrated by that corporation, legitimized by those Chinese personalities that pretended to be Filipinos.
Mr. Chair,
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, Mr. Chair, kaya pala kawawa ang mga farmers natin. Dahilan sa Golden Sun na ito, puro imported rice na galing Vietnam ang nila pinapadala rito. At ang ating mga magasaka ay nagko-complain na pinababayaan po sila dahilan sa imported rice na ito at kay Tony Yang pala ang Golden Sun, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you, Congressman Abante. Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales. You're recognized.
Salamat, Mr. Chairman. Well, teaser lang po. Medyo mahaba-haba, pero mahaba na po tayo sa maghapon na to. Ito yung pinaka-matrix, para may idea lang po kayo. Si Michael Yang, brother niya si Ong Jan Yang. Di ba po? Tapos, andito po si Alan Lim. Yung Alan Lim, siya po ang sa Xiongwei Technology. At yung wife po ni Alan Lim ay si Nono Lim. Ngayon po, dito po sa matrix na to, hindi ko lang po mapakita sa ating big screen, yung C-Dine KG Technology Corporation, yung Turkish Diamond Technology Corporation, si Ong Jiang Yang, nakakonect po kay Baofu Ong Sheng. Sa inyo po yung Baofu, ma'am? Ma'am Alice?
Your Honor, yung land lang po. And before 21
Hindi,
po.
basta itong matrix na to, Baofu. From Ong Jiang Yang to Turkish Diamond, and then CDNK Corporation to Baofu Ongzhen. And then, Mr. Chairman, yung Michael Yang at saka si Alan Lim, yung Golden Sun 999 Realty Development 2017, ang mayayari po nun sa aming matrix, si Rose Nono Lim, si Li Wenzai, tapos si A.D. Taiyang, yung sa'yo, Mr. Karaps, Chairman Karaps, Jack Yang, Ong Yang, Alvin Nguyen, tapos po papunta siya kay Sunflare Industrial Supply Development sa San Simon, Pampanga. At yung A.D. Taiyang naman po, Jack yan, nakakonect po yan sa Empire 999 Realty Corporation, kung saan po nakita yung 3.6 billion pesos na shabu sa Mexico under Willie Ong. Si Willie Ong, kasama niya po si Michelle C. at si Elaine Chua. So, yun po, Mr. Chairman, ang pwede kong ma-share for the meantime para at least merong konting ideya yung ating mga nanonood sa atin maghapon. Salamat po, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales.
Dito po, sa Congress hearing na ito, ay unti-unti na pong nahuhukay itong mga tinatago nitong mga tsekwa na malalapit kay Digong. Talagang nakapasok po yung sindikato ng mga tsekwa sa pogo, droga, human trafficking, sugal, lahat po ng lahat po ng illegal na meron ang mga sindikato ng mga tsekwa nakapasok sa panahon ni Digong dahil na rin nga po sa pagkakamali ni Digong ng pagtitiwala dito kay Michael Yang. Pinagkatiwalaan niya to, tinalaga niyang economic advisor. Ang nangyari, nagkaroon tayo ng tsekwa na mayor diyan sa Bamban Tarlac. Nagkaroon po tayo ng mga hindi maipaliwanag na mga real estate diyan sa Porac, Pampanga na pagkalaki-laki ng nasasakupang lupa, ang daming building, pero pogo ang laman. Ilang building lang ang napapalibutan nito, parang isa, dalawa, tatlong building lang ang na-occupy dito, kaya nga dyan pa nakatira na dyan pa na kumbaga parang pinatira o dyan po nag-stay. Ito nga si Pogi ng Pogo na dating tauhan ni Harry Roque. So ngayon po, malapit na po nating malaman katotohanan dito eh. Hindi lang itinuloy nung si Congressman Gonzales yung kanyang matrix, pero nabanggit na dyan eh. Michael Yang, Alan Lim, Willie Ong. Yung lahat yung mga check one na yan konektado kay ano yan, kay Digong, 'di ba? Ito nga meron pa nga mga tao diyan, mga check one din na konektado din po sa iba't ibang illegal na gawain. Napakarami. Puro check po ang naririnig nating pangalan. Ala na, hindi na maiiwasan 'to. Saan na 'to papunta? Ang Pogo, EJK, nako, iisa. Wala pong walang kumbaga walang ibang wala pong ibang kumbaga patutunguhan kung hindi ang tutumbukin nito ay etong si Digong. Wala naman pong iba talagang may kasalanan ng pagiging alam niyo pagiging rampant nitong Pogo kung hindi si Digong lang. Suportado pa ni Harry Roque ang mga nasa Pogo. Kaya po nakapasok ang Pogo dahil sa kanila. Kaya masakit ang ulo ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Malaki ang problema sa Pogo hanggang sa umabot nga ang punto na pinapasara na ni PBBM ang lahat ng Pogo. Dahil po dito sa kapabayaan ni Digong. Pero wag ka. 'Di ba kita nyo, kahit na maliwanag na ngayon, yung mga personalidad, mga pangalan ng involved sa Pogo ay malapit na malapit kay Digong, kay PBBM pa ibinabato etong mga Pogo na ito. 'Di ba? Nung mga nakaraang araw etong si Tupacchio, 'di ba? Yung abogado ni Cassie Leong. Meron pong mga inilabas na mga litrato na kung saan ay si PBBM daw ay kasama ang mga Pogo operator. Sus Mariosep naman, ikaw ba naman, kumakandidatong presidente? Ikaw ba naman, presidente ng Pilipinas? Di ba, marami talagang magnanais na magpa-picture sa'yo, pero hindi ibig sabihin na porke kasama yan sa litrato, meron ng kinalaman si PBBM sa Pogo. Kung si PBBM, katulad ng binibintang ng mga DD shit, na sinabi nitong si Maharlika na Reyna at Hari daw ng Pogo, ang first couple, ipapasara ba niya ang Pogo kung meron siya napapala dyan? Diba? Common sense naman. Si Digong hindi maipasara ang Pogo Bakit? Diba? Ilang beses niya sinabi, ipapasara ang Pogo, ipapatigil ang Pogo. Sinabi pa ni Panelo na maaaring ang Pangulo mapag-isipan na ipatigil ang Pogo. Pero hindi po napatigil Bakit? Malaki ang pakinabang. Ang tanong, bayan ba nakinabang o ang mga ilan lamang na nasa gobyerno na mga kawatan? Abangan natin ang napaka-exciting po ng mga paparating na Congress hearing dahil etong si Digong ay pinaimbitahan na po. Formal nang pinapaimbitahan, pinapatawag para po pagpaliwanagin dito sa issue ni Jed Mabilog. Nako, napakarami nating malalaman dyan. Napakarami nating mahuhukay dyan. So, abangan pa po natin ang mahaba-habang hearing na ito at salamat sa lahat ng mga kongresista na nagsusumika po na palutangin ang katotohanan at palabasin ang mga masasamang tao sa administrasyon ni Digong. Maraming salamat po. Ingat po kayo. Nasaan mang panig kayo ng mundo, momo, chup chup. Love you, love you. God bless us all. Pilipinas. God first.